Alright, how do you do, ladies and turds? We got UbiSoft's E3 2020. It's all over the place. I think Microsoft's isn't theirs like next week or something, or 2 weeks? Ubisoft's, they had like a 30-minute long thing, and it just began right now, a few seconds ago. And I think they said that we were going to get some Assassin's Creed Valhalla stuff. Oh, that game! I forgot Ubisoft made that. That pretty looking game. Like that cell shaded one? I forgot that was them. We're hoping for some Beyond Good and Evil 2 news, you know? Maybe release date. And then they said Watch Dogs Legion or something. Like the new one with that old hack where you can play as the grandma. I forgot about that. That looks fun.
Getting up close and in depth with all the exciting games we have in production here at UbiSoft.
Up close and personal.
But there's no time to waste. So
I use it. Wait, didn't Ubisoft also have that one game where you're in prison and it's like the co-op game? Was that them? Oh, there's Watch Dogs. I know Paps, I think, played... Oh, that was EA? Never mind. I think Paps played the Watch Dogs games, and like I said, I don't know how this works, but if you're logged into Uplay, apparently they're giving out codes, like free codes to Watch Dogs 2, so you can get the game for free. I don't know how it works, but like, I guess keep an eye out for that. And the first game came out... Your Way Out sucked. Come on now. I want to try it. The first one came out. People were excited because it looked like a futuristic, you know, kind of cool thing. It took place in Chicago. And then people pooped all over it because of the whole E3 thing. The gameplay, you know, they kind of lowered the graphics. Number 2, I don't know anything about. And then number 3, it was the grandma. You know. It was the, this one is number 3, I think. Oh no, I think there was a side game where he plays a lady, right? And then apparently this one, you can play as like, I don't know, it was like 50 different characters, or I think anyone you see, you can play as. And the thing I'm excited about is they showed you can play as an old grandma. It looks like a noodle in Watch Dogs 1. Oh my lord. You wanna get? Oh, like I said, like, look up the article, because I don't know if I'm right or not. Like, how do you get Watch Dogs 2? Because they said you have to watch the stream here, Ubisoft's E3 stream, which is this right now, on Uplay or something. And so, I don't know. But yeah, welcome everyone, how do you do? This isn't the game, of course, this is just random footage. Oh, you have the games? I didn't know that. Booty chat. It's a weird camera angle. The guy's face. Weenie still alive? You didn't wait, you beat A Way Out, Mr. Forever Snore? You didn't like it? It looks fun. But yeah, if, you know, whenever this game comes out and if I have a chance to try it, I'd play the entire game as an old grandma, just start to finish. Oh, I guess this one takes place in London, right? Well, I guess it's in-game, because that doesn't look... Yeah, I think it's in-game footage. Because his face is weird, it's not a real person.
Welcome to the Resistance. There's a welcome gift for our new members.
But the disappearance of the criminal...
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Try it on.
The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford, a 43-year-old London taxi driver. He has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist.
The what? Love, eat, and robots? What is that? Yeah, the eyes do look weird. I think that might just be his glasses. I was gonna say that too. I think it's just his glasses. You know, some people that have glasses, and depending on your prescription
Clint has
stuff,
been a longtime
your
fan
eyes
of
look
Ubisoft,
huge.
and now he's bringing his vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
So yeah, what we just saw was an amazing short film by the director Alberto Mielgo that was inspired.
I don't
by
think
Watch
I've heard of
Dogs
that.
Legion
Love Death.
and looked at
Your
the
face looks
game
weird
and the
too.
universe and the characters through
I'm not a
his
real person. I don't know. I
incredible
can't answer that
artistic
right now.
Vision and visual style.
No, it's just the face
Like the
looked a
film,
little
Watch
off.
Dogs Legion
Like at
tells the
first I thought it
story
was
of
like, you know,
ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in
like
order to
live
come
action
together
footage, like,
as
you
a
know, real
collective
life
to fight
footage.
for a positive change.
But then, you know, you saw his eyes and then it was kind of weird.
Wait,
did that say bring back the boobies? Did you see that? The guy just had a sign that said bring back the boobies.
Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into
Yeah,
your team.
you can
And then
send
they
it.
become the heroes of the game and the stars of your story.
He said bring back the, that's Featherhead. He has a sign that says bring back the boobies.
Think more underground.
You with Albion?
I'm tickled.
Grandma!
More underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
And they make the story.
Gonna play as Grandma the whole game.
You as the player and personal
I agree, bring him back.
You know, heroes that you've chosen.
There's you, Featherhead, with a sign.
What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, you know, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Do I not have any more water?
Our London town.
Wait, this Watch Dogs 2 took place in what? Like what city or what location?
12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh my god.
Oh, San Francisco? That's cool.
Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
I'm excited for the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, I want to try the Egyptian one too, because, like, you know, the Egyptian civilization is one of my favorites. But how can you, you know, how can you go wrong with the Vikings? The big boys, yeah. Wait, was that San Francisco, or wasn't that like Seattle or something? I think that was Nintendo, right?
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this
Nigel.
fair city. Meet Mary Kelly.
Oh, another old smoker. Where's the old hag? Girl, it's you.
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything.
Oh my
Party
god.
bills to people.
She a black market old hag smoker.
I know, but I to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle
What
her
a turd.
With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance
kinda cool.
and take back London.
All right, everyone. Faces
But yeah, all I remember from this was the footage they showed. I don't know if it was last E3 or like 2 years ago.
Can be recruited into your team.
Where you're an old grandma and you're hitting,
Like him.
you're hitting people with your bag.
Even her.
Oh, there's grandma.
Everyone can become your next secret weapon.
I want grandma to do a suplex. That's what I want to
We
see.
need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into
Oh, it was
London
San Francisco?
headquarters inside
Oh, is
the
it pooping?
Tower of London.
I might have
All the
to
hardy
hold on.
souls you see here are
Girl.
people we have recruited
I
from
gotta
the streets of
close
London.
this here, girl.
They
2
all have unique
seconds.
abilities, and you're free to
Gotta
tackle
close
this
the call
mission
over there so it
with
doesn't
whoever
poop.
you like.
Dear God, my eyes.
Did you see that guy with the purple outfit?
Zip up, get
The
to
Shippy
work,
T.
and let's never talk about this again.
Like everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker,
That's really
he has
cool.
a particular set of tools that make him handy.
What does that mean?
He
Like,
can even call his own cargo drone.
oh, that's cool. Wait, so depending who you play as, you can use like tools? Is that what that means?
Gate crashing when you're not invited. And who needs a regular old gun when you have a bloody
Oh my god. That reminds me of Fear. Jesus, that guy would be dead. Yeah. That reminds me of Fear, where you have like it's like a nail gun. And it's the coolest thing ever. You can shoot someone in the arm, And they get stuck in the like on the wall. It's really, and that was like in the night. Like I don't know when Fear came out, the early 2000s.
What have we here?
A real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
Oh, they stole the thing from Torak Evolution. Except I don't think it goes on the person's face. In Torak Evolution, you can have a little spider as a weapon.
This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aims, she fires, she hits.
I'm reading incoming drones.
That's kind of cool.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor. And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more.
Yeah, the spiders from Torak. Well, you can pretend to be a police officer?
Officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
That's cool.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
That's kind of like, what was that game called? The, oh, why is it slacking? That's kind of like the Hitman, I guess, where you can have different disguises, except this is like actual different people. Yeah, Torak was where it's at. Hopefully Torak Evolution gets remastered or ported over.
Threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing
Ah, Jesus, Smoker.
farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
Oh yeah, also,
A hard nut for this.
there's something leaked. I'm not gonna say it. If they show it, I'll say it, but...
Don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey.
Miss
the
Shippy
man
T.
who lives for his team
That put another hair on my chest.
and doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh my lord. JPT's a crazy drunk over here. Oh my god. It kind of looks like, I don't know if you remember, Phil. Martin likes his nose.
He does have a slight drinking problem, though.
I wonder if that affects your thing too.
Ah, well,
Shifty's way more handsome.
you know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
I wonder if it affects your, like, if you're drinking, if it affects your stats. Chubby? Shifty's actually been losing pounders.
It's almost crass to call it.
We've been going on runs every day. He's been losing his flaps. Fun fact. The treehouse event? Oh, if you want, Phil, I don't want to spoil it for you, but look at my
Some might even call him
the second channel, Jakub72, and click on the video. Like, go there right now and click on it. It's only 1 minute long. It was supposed to be like a game by Nintendo and Way Forward, you know, like a like a new game announcement.
Here's the bastard responsible.
I was in presence of Phil. Yeah, that's Phil.
Dusted.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
I don't want to spoil it. Just watch the video. It's only 1 minute long. Oh, you can suplex as in a grandma. Yeah, boy. Grandma's gonna break her back suplexing butt. Oh my god, wrestling moves too? Like I said, I want the old hag, the grandma. I want to play this grandma and just do these wrestling moves.
It's time to take back London.
But go look at the video, Phil. It's only 1 minute long. I don't want to spoil it for you. You'll see. Oh, October. Was that already announced or no? The release date?
Into a living, breathing city
Pretty much Halloween.
with unique locales and characters has always been a central pillar of the Watch Dogs series.
Ball check. Oh my word.
Here's Amanda
2021
to tell us more.
or 29? No, I think I said this year. Yeah, boy. Squee!
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on
That's kinda cool. Bring your little bike along.
Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict, and we get ample opportunities to
What does it
tell the
say?
stories that we wanna tell in the spaces that we're
What does the
assigned to.
title say?
I have the capacity to hide things and, you know, like small little Easter eggs.
Wait, did I put 29?
AC unit,
Or what did I
there was
do?
a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats.
Can I not spell?
And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, who cares?
There may or may not be something
We're in the
that
future,
is
boys.
filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3.
22. Who cares?
From London, so no matter where I dropped them in the city, they would go, "Oh my God, this feels like Camden. This, you know, this feels like Southwark." This feels
I don't have anything. I can't switch it.
when
Otherwise, the
people are
computer will
talking
start
about
slacking.
Some detail that I've put into the world, and they're excited about it. Like that feels so good.
E3 goes a long way back.
I love it.
I mean, I have it in the corner here, so whatever. Wait, did we lose Phil, or did he finish?
And now some news for
Romance, yeah.
In just a few weeks, you'll be able to battle it out with your favorite
Wait,
legends
isn't this
on
game
iOS
already
and
out?
Android devices.
Oh, on the mobile. It said now for free on Brawlhalla.com. I remember when Jesus announced the newest game in the first E3. Oh, you mean that? What was it called? Remember, there's actually a Jesus game I saw. It was like a first-person Jesus game on Steam. I don't know if anyone's seen it. The trailer, I think I posted it in the chat. Like, I don't know if it was last year or something. He was he was moving the boulder. He was going against, you know, Satan, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot. Adventure Time is in this game. I think, isn't Shantae in here too? Right? There's like an indie smash kind of. Wait, did you see it, Phil? The video? Or do you just want me to tell you?
And now, whether you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go, or want to dive back into one of the most beloved
Yeah, Bakugan, you saw it?
we got you covered.
Yeah, people, like they did like an hour, like an entire hour-long thing for the, you know, new Paper Mario game. And people are like, oh, is it gonna be, you know, like Way Forward, they made Shantae. And it's a pretty swell, you know, 2D platform series. And people are like, oh, are they remaking, you know, Zelda 2? That'd be awesome. Maybe Wario Land or Wario World is coming back, you know, by Way Forward. Maybe it's gonna be, you know, a new Metroid, 2D Metroid that's been rumored. And I guess, you know, people didn't see that Nintendo said that it's not a, like a first-party thing. It's a third-party, you know, game or whatever. But people are still kind of hyped up, like, oh, what could it be? And then you went from, you know, people like getting hyped up and saying, you know, Paper Mario to Bakugan. And like I said, I had the stream open and I was just waiting. And then I pressed play and I'm like, oh, what could this be? And then they show Bakugan and I'm like, what the turn is this? Like, that was the last thing on my mind. And you can see the numbers. There was like 170,000 people watching the stream, and it went down to like 50,000 when Bakugan was announced.
The target is being held on the ground floor.
What is this? Paper Mario? I didn't watch that much. I've only seen the original trailer because I don't want to get spoiled. But it looks really cool. Like, it looks like, you know, they're bringing back the... This looks like Team Fortress, kind of. Like the art style. But it looks really cool. It's it looks like they're bringing back the... I forgot what they're called. Your buddies? Like the... If you've played Thousand Year Door. Like your little assistant dudes. Oh, the Mario 3D remake rumors. Yeah, they didn't show anything like that. There's a rumor there might be a Nintendo Direct this month. Like probably the 20th or something is the rumored time. So that's probably when they'll save it. Or maybe show, like... Because there has been stuff, there's been talks. Wait, Splinter Cell? The third? Is it a fighting Splinter Cell game, or is it like an actual new Splinter Cell? Because this doesn't look like Splinter Cell. Isn't Splinter Cell like a... It's like a first-person, like, kind of stealth game, right? I know Pap, like, we had him on the PlayStation 2. Like, what the turd is this? And then Tom Clancy. I've been seeing that name all my life. First we got books, we've got these Splinter Cell games, then we got snacks. I swear.
Tom Clancy, it's been 5 years since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and the community has never been
Or
stronger.
third person?
In celebration of this
Or I
milestone,
think you can
UbiSoft
switch
Montreal
between the
put
two,
together
right?
a special video to thank all of the amazing players and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is
I hope
today.
Mario 3D World comes to the Switch. That'd be awesome. As well as Sunshine. That's all I want. And Galaxy, of course. Yeah, I thought it was like this.
December 2015, a small team released Rainbow Six Siege.
Come on, Bianca and Evo, show me something to get my interest back.
A game built on a strong vision.
Galaxy? Yeah, Mario Galaxy is awesome. It's one of my favorite games ever made. It's good stuff. It's really fun. Like, it was probably the first game that I played on the Wii where I'm like, oh my god. Like, this is on the Wii? That's insane.
Quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
Hey guys, that's like me. Whoa, guys. Woo. Yeah. I got it, guys. Woo. I'm just like them. Yeah. But they're probably, if Mr. Person or if they do show Beyond Good and Evil, it's probably going to be towards the end, if anything.
Health that touches upon subject like matchmaking, connectivity.
Mario Odyssey? I like Mario Odyssey. It was pretty swell. Mario Sunshine always has a spot in my heart, though. I like that more. I think Galaxy I liked better than Mario Odyssey. Hi, Toxic Roach. I mean, the UbiSoft thing just started about 20 minutes ago. They showed Watch Dogs Legion. The release date is on Halloween this year. And now they're showing Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, did you see that guy's face? The mask? Oh, look at his mustache. That's a swell looking mustache. Yeah, Mario Sunshine's awesome. People were just complaining, like, how... I don't have the controller here. Like, if they do port it over to the Switch, how are the controls gonna work? Because apparently, the GameCube controller, it's got the back buttons. Hold on.
Now 60 million players strong. We're just getting started.
We're just getting started, guys. Uh-oh. 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 Oops! I didn't know the controller was plugged in. Whoopsie! Oh, sorry guys. The GameCube controller was plugged in. Oh, where's my... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alert! Alert! Emergency! There we go. Sorry about that. It wasn't anything interesting. Sorry about that. Did you see? Yeah, I was watching a turtle pond video. Don't mind that. Sorry about that. As I was saying,
What was that? A hack in a hyperscape.
what turret is this? Portal?
Not supposed to be there.
The GameCube controller has a thing.
About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future.
Like it's a button, and then you got like a double click, like you push in. And the Switch doesn't have that, the back buttons. And you needed that for... Wait, whoa, what's with the cows and their VR headsets? You need that for Mario Sunshine because it, you know, flood. You can like shoot, you know, the water farther with that. But yeah, it was plugged into the Switch, so that's why it backed out. Sorry about that. I'm using the YouTube app. Okay, wait. What? Okay, hold on. What is this? Is this like an actual new game? Or is this something else? Is it a battle royale game? Oh, you had me and then you lost me. You had me and you lost me. You had me and then you lost me. It looks like Ready Player 1. Oh, fun fact, there's actually Ready Player 2 was just announced, like the book. I haven't read it, but like the first one or seen the movie, but I don't know if people are a fan of that. It was just announced.
Rumors of people getting hurt.
You've been missing the streams? That's okay.
Disappearing from the real world.
I mean, I just announced, like, I forgot that this was happening like, today. Until, like, an hour ago. You read the book?
Some of us are searching for a way up. Some of us for a way out. And for others, a new way altogether. That's what brings us to the edge of the future.
Oh my
To
word.
the hyperscape.
Hyperscape, guys. Plants vs. Zombies? It brings me a little tear. What they did to Plants vs. Zombies. Like the first game, I love the first game. You know, it's magical. One of the best tower defense games I've ever played. And then it bootleg. Like, I'm just gonna talk over this because I don't know what the turd is going on. Is bootleg. The original guy, you know, like the original creator of Plants vs. Zombies, he's like, you know, I want to make a sequel. I want it to be like an actual sequel to the first game. I want it to be on the computer and consoles and everything. And I think it was EA, if I remember correctly. Like, it used to be PopCap Games, and then I think EA bought it? I think? I don't know, I could be wrong. But they're like, no, we're making it a mobile game, you know, and we're gonna microtransactions and junk. And he's like, alright, then I'm leaving. And so the original, like, dude left. And then we got Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's only on, you know, mobile. And, you know, it's kind of bootleg. And then they did that side kind of game. You know, the garden warfare, which is, you know, like a, you know, first-person shooter Plants vs. Zombie game. I mean, it's kind of a, I don't know, it's a cool idea, I guess, but it's not Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, it's kind of bootleg. It's pretty bootleg. Because the first one, like I said, I played it on the computer. Like, I want to make a video on it one day. It's good stuff. I played it on the computer. I played it on the DS. It is really addicting too if anyone hasn't played it. I don't know if it's on the Switch too, the original. I'm not sure. And it's so cool because, like, you can what do you call it? You know, it's a tower defense game. If anyone hasn't played a tower defense, pretty much you have a house and then you have zombies, right? And zombies coming to the house. And your job, you have a garden and you're supposed to take out the zombies, and you have plants. And it's the coolest thing ever. Like I said, you can, you know, take them out. You have different plants do different stuff. And if it's nighttime, you have to use mushrooms instead. You know, it sounds weird, but it's awesome. And then, depending how well you do in the level, I think this was the first one. Yeah, I think it was the first one. Depending how well you do in the level, you can actually have a little garden thing on the side, and you can grow. You know, you have a little snail. You can feed the snail. You can grow plants, and you can level up your stuff, like your equipment and stuff. It's cool. It's really addicting. Yeah, I know Peggle. It's PopCap Games that made Plants vs. Zombies. Peggle, Dynamite, of course, as well as what was that one game called? That frog game that Mother always played. I think they made that too. I think Zuma or something. I think I could be wrong. Peggle was cheesy. I beat that too with the unicorn. Yeah, they made Dynamite. That's how I figured that out. Like, that's how I found Plants vs. Zombies. I'm like, oh, Dynamite is awesome. You know, we play that since the toddler days. And then I'm like, what is this? Plants vs. Zombies? And then I played that, and then, you know, I was hooked. Ladybug? Oh, yeah, no.
My name is Anna Maria Musca. I'm the production manager for
Was there a ladybug or a frog? Zuma. Yeah, there was one called Zuma, but I think there was a... It was like pretty much like a clone, I think. If you look it up, it might have been a clone of that. Like, I think Zuma might have been the original with the frog. Yeah, the marbles, yeah. And I think my mama, she had it was kind of like a clone. And it was like a ladybug, I think. I think you're right, Phil, I forgot.
would this
What is
person
that smell? Is that
actually
turd?
like this type of outfit? Would this person enjoy the type of tattoos that we're putting on them? Will they actually
Smells like somebody
to
farted.
be in
Just
this
out of nowhere. I
content?
didn't blast one.
Each season, we plan to
The
produce
turd is
new
that?
outfits for these characters.
Shifty, are you
So we're hoping
farting in
some
the
of our players
air
might
vent?
see the effort
Tumblebugs,
and
yeah, there you
maybe
go.
correlate some of the accessories to what's gonna happen.
Jakub, should I start streaming, my boy?
We're very excited
It
to see
depends.
what
What do you want? Do you just want to play games? Do you want to meet people?
As we move into the next generation of
I mean, if you want, if you can, go ahead, but at the same time, you gotta remember, you're also kind of just wasting your time. I gotta put it out there.
Now we have a special guest to tell us a little
Most of the
more.
time, you're not gonna get anyone, no matter what you play, to watch you.
Phil Spencer from Xbox.
Phyllis is here.
Watch Dogs Legion, UbiSoft is supporting smart delivery.
That's kind of
So
cool.
you will get the absolute best version of the game on any version of Xbox you're playing on. On Series X, you'll get to take advantage
But you
of the
can,
amazing
you know,
work the
just be
team has
aware
done
that there's
with
some
DirectX
weirdos
ray
sometimes
tracing to
in the
create
chat.
an absolutely immersive
Either
version
ignore
of
him or
London
take him out.
like you've never seen
You know,
before.
just talk about their mom or
UbiSoft
something,
has
then
the
you'll be
unique
fine.
ability to create immersive worlds, setting a new bar that
That's
continues
usually
to
how it
drive
goes.
our industry forward.
What does that smell, though?
I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the
turd.
world in Assassin's Creed.
What time is it,
Odyssey.
too? Oh, it's
And I
only
can't
2:30.
wait for you to see the gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's coming up now.
Okay.
All right. We know you've
Wait,
been waiting to hear more
they
about
showed
this game since it was announced
the
back in
trailer,
February.
right?
And now it's time for a deep dive into the world of Vikings.
Yeah, they showed the trailer, but we're actually getting gameplay now, I think. I think that's how it goes, right?
So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the fans.
I still need to play the other Assassin's Creed games. The first one I remember, How to Train Your Dragon. The first one I played
mindless
was a long time ago. I actually played it on my computer, the lowest settings. I went on my longboard full speed with $20 at a what is it
So
called?
for us to have this opportunity to tell
Garage
the
sale.
real story about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the myths
Yeah.
and the folklore is really something that drove us to
I hear
make
the
this
newer
game.
ones are better though, but yeah.
The team went to Norway and England to take the same roads that the Vikings did.
Oh, that's kinda
to
cool.
really experience
Like, they
what
actually
it
went
meant
there?
to be a Viking at that time.
That's cool.
And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green
You know, I
hills
think I know
full
what
of
that
sheep,
smell is.
full of life.
We have milk,
It's just
right?
this moment
Expired milk.
that most
It's
likely
been
the
expired
Vikings felt as
by
well.
like
They need to
10
see
days.
this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the
And
feeling
mother is trying to
we
make
want
some
players to
cheese or some
experience in
junk
this game.
again. I'm guessing that's what it is. I'm like, oh my word.
It is a
Trying to stink
personal
up the
adventure,
entire.
you know, it is the story
Like,
of
oh my
Eivor,
god.
a Viking chieftain. Eivor is either a male or a female. You
Oh, that's
decide when
cool.
you start the
I can
game.
play as a babe.
They
What
will
what
have
if I
to
want to be a
leave
babe,
Norway
but I want to have a
settle in
beard?
England because you just can't
Look
really
between
go
my
anywhere.
toes.
There's too much
Cheese?
political
Fresh
pressure,
cheese, you want
no
some?
resources available.
The maps are Breath of the Wild size? Oh
Obviously,
lordy.
in England,
I don't know if I
full
could
of
do that.
Anglo-Saxons and other
I mean, I don't
people,
really care about
and
Assassin's
they
Creed
don't really
as
want
much
to
as
learn.
Breath
So
of the
you will
Wild.
have to fight your way there
And that
and
took
kind
me, you
of
know, took my
build
time to
your own
play that.
settlement and see your clan prosper.
Was that ice? I think it is.
Vikings were brutal warriors.
Vikings were brutal, apparently.
And the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times,
Like,
really
real
inspired
brutal.
us
Hi,
to
Golden
kind of
working.
revamp the fight
Hello.
system.
Like, you know, going to
Leverage
villages,
the brutality
stealing
and
babes,
the
that kind of
intensity
brutal.
Viking combat.
Black Flag, yeah, here's a good one. It's on the Wii U and
were
I think
not
the
only
Switch
fighting
too.
face to
The
face,
pirate one.
They were masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics
Yeah,
they could use to
I
win the
heard
battle.
that.
So we want to portray the
Hold
full
on.
range of combat
Give me a
that
few
you can
seconds here.
imagine
Let me
coming
just.
from the Vikings.
There you go. Sorry about that. Might have to. Yeah, I might have to remove the GIFs. I guess my computer can't handle GIFs anymore. There you go. It should be better now.
So please enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There we go, it should be better now. Has Nintendo announced when Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out yet? Not yet, but there's a rumored Nintendo Direct coming out on the 20th. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. If it does happen, then I'll, you know, we'll watch it together on the stream. And that's probably when they'll show something.
To the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
Oh, one of my favorite things, I think you showed me, Phil. In the pirate one, they have songs. They have like their, you know, folk tales, like their little songs. I hope you can sing in this one too.
As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations.
It'd be cool if you can, you know, what was that UbiSoft game? The other Viking one. Remember, Mr. Forever Snore? We played the demo. I don't know if we played it together. For Honor, I think. In For Honor, you can make your own like custom design on the shield, and I made squibbles. It'd be cool if you can do that in this game too. Looks like Skyrim and Witcher 3. This combined with Assassin's Creed, of course. Steal the booty. Oh, sea shanties? Shanties? That's what it's called? Oh, they had that in the Egyptian one too? Noise. That's cool. I really want to play that one though.
And a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the
I don't know why their stream is a little pixely here. Like it goes to, you know, it looks normal and then it goes to pixelated. That's like what you'd expect from my stream.
Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks.
Oh, that's cool.
Others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies
Jesus,
of fallen warriors.
that's kind of cool.
To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your
It kind of feels like, you know, they combined For Honor with this.
Take the fight to your foes.
Oh my word. I remember doing that in For Honor. Oh wait, it was Greece? Oh, never mind. What was the Egyptian one? I thought that... Okay, never mind. I'm, like I said, I don't know that much on Assassin's Creed. Oh my god.
Dual wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks.
Oh, Origin. Okay.
Customize your fighting style.
That's cool. Shifty's probably gonna play this. Because I know he was having a hoot with, like you said, Assassin's Creed Origin. He played it a lot. And he was showing me like all this stuff. I didn't... Oh my god, that Schmel is back. Phil, message Shifty, tell him if he farted or something. Because there's, or if he smells the Schmel too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Egypt and Greece would have been simpler, you know. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, that's cool. It's a little suspicious too. It's like, don't mind us, we're just three old hags walking by.
Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds and slip past watchful eyes. An unseen
wouldn't they recognize, like, let's say, you know, he uses the same hood, wouldn't they recognize? Like, wait a second, I've seen that somewhere.
To the dense forests and
It's gotta sound mysterious, man.
Exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp.
You got Assassin's Creed 3 on the Switch? That's the one with the that's a huge wolf. Jesus. The turd? Oh, he just wrestled that bear, not bear, that wolf. Wasn't number 3 the one with like the thing? I forgot what it's called. Where you're in the winter, like the old like... Oh, you can play as the bird too? I think Odyssey, or the Egyptian one had that. Number 3, wasn't that one where you're like, yeah, the Native American kind of one?
In a series of climactic
Yeah.
Assassins
I'm like, what am I trying to say?
In which you will lead Eivor's army into battle.
That's cool. It always feels like this when they show, yeah, the American Revolution. When they show the new, you know, Assassin's Creed and the gameplay and everything, it's like, oh, this looks so cool. But then, you know, you actually play it and Sometimes, you know, it's like, oh wait, no, this is kind of bootleg.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla
Whereas this one actually looks pretty swell, but, you know, hopefully, knock on wood, of course, the third,
and England's pagan roots.
that's cool. That guy's huge.
With unforgettable characters
That's cool. They're bringing back the thing too.
and tragic losses, giving you the
I was wondering in the Egyptian one if they're gonna have the mythology and stuff in there too. Oh, what the turd? Mortal Kombat style zoom in. And they said that, you know, the mythology stuff is, you know, they're gonna have it here too. That's pretty neat. Norse mythology. Norse. Oh, November. There's your release date.
9th century England.
Wait, they didn't say which year.
Anything the franchise has seen before. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release this holiday season on
Chuck
Xbox
Norris.
Series X, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia.
Oh yeah, Stadia. I forgot that was a
But
thing.
before we go, our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few
Isn't it
words.
Norse? North? I forgot.
I hope you will
Oh no,
have enjoyed
it's the evil.
what you have seen today.
He's the
and that
evil.
you will love playing these games. I'm proud of our
Norse.
teams
Yeah,
for
there you go.
delivering an ambitious, broad,
The
and
evil
creative lineup of
mid
games.
scientist is here.
And we haven't shown you everything yet. In fact, we have a lot more to come.
They showed
So
a
we'll
Just
have
Dance
another
in the
Ubisoft
pre-show thing.
forward to reveal even more
You
about
can't type.
our
It's okay.
upcoming games. But before ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
Oh, it's probably the leak. Shifty was excited for this. I think it is. Wait, what the turd is this? Like I say, if it is, I'll tell you what the leak was, but if it's not, then oh, that's kind of cool. Like cool transition. That's a really cool transition. The turd? That is cool. The pirate game? I don't think it's that pirate game they showed. Was that Ubisoft? I forgot. Where are they? Where are they going to? Is it Brazil or maybe I'm wrong? I don't know. Ray tracing trailer. That'd be cool. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's Nam. Is it? No, they wouldn't. That kind of looks like what was her Yuna from Final Fantasy 10, the silhouette. Yeah, so it was leaked. I didn't want to say anything, but it is Far Cry 6. There was like a leak of the, I think it was a cover or something. Like I saw an article a few days ago. So I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to say anything. You know, in case anyone was excited for that. But Pap was hyped. He's like, oh, that's cool, they're bringing it back. Because I guess he's played all of them. I like the caveman one. We had a little story.
It's beautiful, amigo.
Pap and I, when we played, we had a little story together. We didn't stream it though, but I wish we did because I was giving him my own story. I was like, oh, it's Uga, and he has found a stick. Uga, go take out the saber tooth with your stick.
The grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom.
Is he gonna throw it out the window? What's he? My god. Jesus.
I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions.
Was the last one the one with, you know, America? I know people pooped all over that, cause, you know, because of the whole Jesus and whatever.
Even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves.
Because I think the one before that, right? Pep got like a statue. It was like in like a tropical kind of setting.
Everything you say, do, believe.
With that one crazy looking guy, I think Vaz or whatever his name was. Jesus. I think I'd poop myself. Okay. I didn't even know you can. Is that even possible?
They will answer you with screams. Call you evil. A monster. And give you this. So you tell me, are you
Probably is a bad guy. I'm just saying, like, is that even possible? The whole thing with the grenade.
Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people. And you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom.
It's a really cool monologue. The guy from every other series. I don't really watch shows, so I'm not sure. Maybe Pat would know. That was really cool. Like, that was cool. Oh, next year. Oh my god, it's almost 2021. Almost. Halfway there. I say this every year. You know, E3's done, and then, you know, oh, it's almost next year. E3. Snap of a finger, and it's gonna happen again. Is that it?
Today we've seen the next generation of
I guess there's no, you know, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Nothing with Rayman.
The cyber chaos of Hyperscape. And the epic reveal.
Oh my god,
of
Phil,
Far Cry's newest
spoilers!
along with so much more.
Remember, we'll be back later this year with another UbiSoft Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching, boys. That's it. And then now they're having their what is it called? Now they're showing like gameplay and junk. The post show, I think they called.
Welcome to the UbiSoft Forward post show. My name is Yusuf McGee, and
The Shadow Realm. Well, Beyond Good and Evil came out, when was it, like 2001? And people wanted a sequel for 100 years. Then on the PlayStation 3, they showed like this trailer thing, and people were like, oh, is that a sequel? And then for like
So Fizz, we're setting up here for what looks
15 or 20 years or something. Well, not 2001. I don't remember when it came out, but like 15 or 20, probably 15 years. Nobody said anything, and then Beyond Good and Evil 2 was randomly announced like 3 years ago. Was it 3 or 2? During E3? It was like right after, I remember. We finished the game on the stream. I think, right? I don't remember.
Who exactly is Ruid, and why does
And then they've just kind of been silent.
Basically, Ruid comes into play about half.
Did they say next year?
At the beginning of the arc, this is something that happens before.
Hopefully, because it looks kind of huge and ambitious. Batman? I don't think it's UbiSoft. I don't think UbiSoft made Batman. I recommend. I'm not really a fan of Batman, but the one I enjoyed was Batman City or something. Was it Arkham City? That one was pretty cool.
Basically, add a lot of new new mechanics.
And yeah, that's it.
So we added,
There you go,
some
ladies and
building
turds.
for the player, like
I don't know how you get the
system in
free
there.
code though for the
We
Watch
really needed
Dogs
to do this
thing.
to sort of portray that sort of the brutality that comes with being a Viking in this day and age, so it sort of fits into that.
Like, does Uplay actually have a thing on there that you can watch the stream on, and you just randomly get a code? Oh my god, looks pretty brutal. They didn't show that in the, you know, the gameplay. Oswald lives.
Shut your ass, twig spine.
Here, Eivor has taken her entire army through the assault, and finally, it's revealed that
Oh, with UbiSoft?
Eldorman, our ally, Oswald, is
I
still
didn't know
alive,
that.
and Rued has him captive.
Don't they? Wait, what else do they have? Don't they have Alien or something? Like the Alien franchise?
This swine is your prize. Come and get him.
Wee!
So now that
What was
we've
that?
seen
Oh,
that
that's a
Oswald
dog.
survived
I'm like, what is
Rued
that?
in our
Or a wolf, I
series,
guess.
what's the next step?
I thought it was like an actual
So the next move for
swine.
Eivor is to finally face off against Rued. She has her allies, they can take care of the rest of the army. Now it's time to go one-on-one.
I'm just checking. Fifi's been outside, basking all day in the sun, getting all them, you know, all them rays, healing pretty much.
And it's worth pointing out actually that here what we're showing.
But don't they have Alien, like the Alien franchise?
Facing off against Rued
Or no?
aggressively, but we tend to always have a.
Oh, you gotta watch from the official website?
Approach in these things.
I was watching on
we could've
YouTube.
approached this a little bit more stealthy
Bootleg.
and gotten at least like a good critical hit.
Oswald
on either Rued or
Copper
his wolf.
Pot.
And so you can play this a little bit more strategically if that's.
That's bootleg.
So we're not only
There's
fighting Rued here, but also his
bootleg.
pet wolf, right?
Here, one of my preferred strategies is to eliminate the wolf first. Just focus fire on him. It takes at least one opponent out of the combat. Now Rued will have.
Yeah, it's bootleg.
extra
Oh yeah,
abilities
didn't
that come into
UbiSoft
play
also
to
make
eliminate his wolf.
what was it called? That one game,
Having one opponent
that
less
like
on the
2D
battlefield
RPG
makes for
game.
good
It was like an
strategy
indie game,
in a
I
whole.
think, Ubisoft indie thing. I forget what it's called, but it came out on the Switch too, I think. I know it was on the Wii U. But yeah, there's a smell. I need to figure out what that smell is. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do some research, okay? You type, talk to each other. You know, listen to whatever's going on.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
You throw in with these wastrels, these arrogant swine.
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly.
Alright, so we've defeated Rued, we freed Oswald. What comes next?
Oswald, in this case, prefers for Rued to be kept alive, and so you basically have to choose: are you going to go against his wishes or stay true to your nature?
So we have this choice to make, but before we get into that, I want to rewind a little bit because we just did this big, grand assault, but Eivor couldn't have done it alone. She clearly had to recruit some folks along the way, get some troops, get some allies. So let's actually rewind and see how we went about first gathering those troops.
Right, so when coming up to an assault, it's a game of numbers. Eivor can go into pretty much any location and be a stealthy Viking, eliminating some of the assets, which ultimately would be a strategy. You can do that, and you'll have some of the ingredients or of the assets there that will have been sabotaged, but you still need an army. So here what we're seeing is Eivor going around the countryside and raising what we call a fyrd, which is the men and the women of the territory who come up and fight in the name of a king. So here Eivor is going around and trying to convince people to fight in the name of Oswald to finally take down the oppressor that is Rued.
Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What?
Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth.
She's really using like the
Nobody pooped himself. Shifty's taking a shower, so maybe he did poop himself. But,
she's going to recruit these people.
what is it called? That schmeal.
So we're told by this Reeve that there are
I think it's
troops from
cabbage
our
or
allies
something.
that he could
Smells
add
like
to our
booty
cause.
cheeks.
But first we sort of need to do him a favor, is that right?
Yeah, so obviously these people have been run down by Ruid and the impact he's had on the territory. So
But yeah, that's it. If you want to watch the rest, go to UbiSoft's YouTube or something. I think that's their thing. I just wanted to see the main event stuff.
Their prize locations. By
I don't think they have anything else to share except gameplay and junk.
Township, basically taking it back for the people and showing
rotten cabbage.
A reason to continue.
No, she's cooking the cabbage, so it smells like booty cheek. Raw booty cheek. Raw cheeks.